now we're recording. All right, boom, 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 bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, Biggie.
Yeah,
Woo, Boo
yeah.
Bangas in the mother
Mhm.
loving building.
That's the vibe
IRL. If y'all don't know what that means in real life. We
in
have
real life.
the one and only brother Boo Bangas in the building, bro. How you feeling,
Yo,
brother Bangas?
you already, bro? Chilling, bro. How you doing, Ben? My guy. Been official
Good,
in the
man. I'm
building.
glad.
What's going on?
I'm really glad you got the chance to have some time to talk with my VR self
Word, it's a fact. So I'm definitely looking at you in the meta form and shit, for sure.
in the metaphor. And you actually one of the brothers I did get to meet in real life, which was nice, man.
Word.
It's really
All
rare that I get to see my VR homies and friends uh
right.
in real life, bro. So it's an honor to meet you, and
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dope to do some collab with you.
Likewise, bro. Definitely. And got some work done too. That's gonna be
And we
coming
got
out
some
real
work done.
soon.
We shoot with some real camera stuff. I like
For
that.
real. Word up.
All right, the people, if you don't know, this is On the Lens with Benz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Beneficial Films. In VR, they know me as Beneficial Games. What I mean? This show is all about exploring the intersection of virtual reality and creativity and technology and how it changes the way we connect, create, and even dream. About each week or when I get the chance to, I'll be talking with creators, innovators, and dreamers from across the VR and AI space, from people who are shaping what the future of digital culture looks like. Sometimes they'll join me as avatars inside VR, and sometimes, like today, they'll be coming to us live from the real world through FaceTime. We're using Discord right now, you know what I mean?
You word.
So
That's cool.
without further ado, we're a collective of, VR creators, content makers, and influencers who are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the metaverse. And today I wanted to give you a chance to meet them, hear what inspires them, and learn more about the worlds they're building and the creations they're coming up with. So let's dive into with the one and only Boo Bangas, my guy, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Boo Bangas is a creative, a VR uh, mogul. Started one of the dopest shows in VR by far. Man, Boo Bangas, introduce yourself now, and then let's talk. Let's dive deep into what we're doing in here.
What's going on? I'm Boo Bang, known as Boo Bangers within the metaverse. I run a show
Bangers.
called the Sampler. I mean, got it on the chain right here, but the Sampler is a music competition that we hold in VR chat where we pair producers and artists together, and they collab over a 3 week span. They create a song together from a sample that we give them, and we've been doing it for 3 years now. Ben came on early. We're doing our streaming. And all back in All Space. It's a platform for people that may not know that shut down, and that's where we was
Bro,
actually doing the
all
show.
space, bro. Dang.
So, yeah, man, take it back.
They
You feel me? Take it
they had a
back.
blueprint. They kind of had a
Yeah.
blueprint
They they
before you.
definitely was ahead of their time. That was a app that was definitely ahead of its time. But it's the sampler. We coming back with an app, man. I'm saying we dropping the app real soon. Um,
Bro, shout out to
You know what I'm
that, bro,
saying?
for
We
real.
gonna bring back some of them vibes, man. Some of them all space vibes, you know what I'm saying? But for sure, man, it's definitely a beautiful thing that we created for sure, man. Coming from not knowing anything about the headset when I first picked it up to now, 5 years, 5.5 years later, and owning my own app on the Meta Horizon stores. Pretty dope, man. Pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? So
Bro, and
yeah,
that's
man.
huge, bro. Having the app itself. When
Yeah,
I first
man.
got into here, man, this is deep because you wouldn't think you would meet the creators. Almost like playing your favorite video game on PlayStation 5, right?
Right,
How often you
right,
get to meet anybody who created those games? You know
right,
what I
for
mean? In
sure.
real life. So I feel like when I tapped into here, like, oh snap, the creators are here. I can tap into them, and y'all developers here, y'all.
Right.
Maybe I can, you know what I mean? It's we can tap shoulders, you know what I mean, with people that's right here, which is
I
dope.
tell everybody the VR headset, the Meta Quest, man, is probably the best networking tool you can get, man. Like you can connect with anybody and everybody that if they have that they have the headset. You know what I'm saying? I've built my reach has gone so far. Like I said, like me and Ben met up in Philadelphia and we actually got some work done and shot an actual commercial in the studio, man. Like this is real networking in a virtual headset where you can really meet up with people, you know what I'm saying, really get some real work done and actually elevate, you know what I'm saying, in life for sure. and start a whole brand. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. It's the sales on
Let
the
them
neck now.
know,
You know
bro.
what
Let them know. And that's what I'm trying to start the show for, to let people know, like, yo, it's
I'm saying?
people, it's real people doing real things, coming up with real concepts and ideas, and making it really happen in VR.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Word up.
just, I mean, not to backtrack, but how, you know what I mean? Can you share like
Mm.
how you got started in VR? Like, what
So
make you,
how
how you get started?
I never really been a big gamer either. So how I really got started in learning about virtual reality and the headsets and that. My cousin came over my house with a PlayStation 4 headset, and I played that, and it was a shooting game. I forget the name of it that I was playing. I was really interested. I liked the graphics and how it looked, and it felt so real. So I started looking up standalone headsets, and I found the Quest, and I ended up getting it, and just fell into the social. I didn't even know it was a social platform on the head. I thought it was just a bunch of video games and shoot 'em up games and stuff like that. So, but I kept
Right,
seeing social, like what is that? And I downloaded one, and somebody spawned in front of me and started talking, and it was on from there, bro. It was up, and I'm like, dang, you real? I'm like, you're not a computer, and I'm like, this is a real person,
right.
and you know what I mean, it was crazy. You could be in a room full of all type of established people that's ready to give you the game, help you out with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's man, if you ain't up on the metaverse, if you ain't up on the VR headsets, the MetaQuest, man, it's definitely a networking tool, and it can elevate any brand or business that you have in real life as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something to look into for sure. For sure,
And
for sure.
that's the biggest thing I want to point out too, is the networking and how you can raise your brand, or not raise it, but raise it too.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean,
yeah,
bring
yeah.
awareness.
Yeah. Shit, if you
It's
selling stuff
great.
online, you can come and drop a world in there, bring some people in there, have a link. They go right to whatever you're selling online. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every business should have that. It's just a open market
Hmm.
that, you know what I mean, customers that you may be missing, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something to look into if you ain't involved, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to get them on, man. Boo Bangas and your own perspectives, man. You
Word
you
up.
hear it first from Boo Bangas, man. What drew you into creating in VR? Do you don't build worlds? Do you build worlds? You build,
Nah, I dibbled and dabbled. Wasn't really my thing. More I met people that can help me out with my vision and my idea. But what got me into it, man, I always been into music producing, rapping and stuff like that. And I did a show on Instagram a while back, and like a little show we did on Instagram, and we actually like let me bring it in the metaverse as a show. You know what I'm saying? It was only gonna be a one-off thing, you know what I'm saying? But it
mm,
went so well that we just had to continue doing it, and it's 3.5 years later, 3 years later. And yeah, man, I just brung in what I was doing and what my interest was in real life into the metaverse. That's all it was, bro. Whatever I was doing outside, I just did it in there in the headset, bro. And now we here with it, bro. Now building apps. You know what I'm saying? We bringing the celebrities, bro. We just brought Little C's on the show. We had Columbus Short on the show, bro. It was we had Mims on the
bro, I'm
show.
mad I missed that, bro.
Like
That was
it's
last
crazy,
season.
man. Yeah, man. Huh?
That was last season.
Yeah, Little C's was last season. Last season, yeah, our last season. Yeah, shout out Little C's, man. He definitely came
Shout
through and
out
showed
Lil
love for
C's,
us.
man.
Word up.
That's what we're talking about, bringing the people in the metaverse.
Word
That's
up,
the thing
bro.
too,
Shout out
bro.
to
Celebrities in
Smash
the
too.
metaverse. Imagine, you
What's
know what I
that,
mean.
man?
You can really meet your favorite artists right
Facts.
there. You know what I
Facts.
mean,
Right there,
Q&A,
right there.
asking questions.
Word up. Word. They definitely they'll chop it up with you too, man. They be, you know what I mean? It's
So
ill. You never know who you're gonna bump into in the headset, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
you met
Word up.
anybody? You met anybody else?
Shit. Like I said, we met Columbus Short in there. Um, met Ben J, one of the guys from we brought him on from the New Boys, Ricky Romance. Um,
Mm,
it's been a few people, man. Not crazy. But yeah, it's been a few that we actually was able to bring on the show and actually be a judge due to people that we knew that helped us out, that knew these people, that knew a person. You know what I'm saying? And relayed the message, and we got it done. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to the connections for sure.
no, 100%. Shout out to Nations. What
Word
what
up.
first what first inspired you to bring music into VR? I know you said you're doing it on Instagram.
It was a
What was
show
you
in
doing?
it was a show in Allspace. I forget the name. I think it was Past the Aux. Nina Crease. You remember Nina Crease from
Nina.
Allspace?
Actually, this sound familiar, bro. It sound like real familiar. Who's Nina
Yeah,
Crease?
she was doing she was just sending letting people send in their MP3s and just playing them for a room full of people. And I was playing a couple old tracks that I did, and I mean, a couple people took to them, and I actually got back in the music because I was taking a break for a little minute. So I actually got back in the music from the inspiration of the other people that was liking the old music that I played for them. You know what I'm saying, in this world. So yeah, man, shout out Nina Crease and Pastor Aux. That was dope. It was definitely was inspiring. It sparked something. You know what I'm saying, to be able to build the sampler. I mean, where we at now. So for
And you
sure.
was doing that. You was doing an Instagram show before you went to the Nina Crease show.
Yeah. So I had I was going to school, went to Full Sail, for production work, and I built a
Shout
whole
out
new.
Full Sail, bro.
Well, shout out Full
Another Full
Sail.
Sail
Yeah,
for
shout out Full
film,
Sail.
bro.
Word up. And I built a whole new Instagram for just production work, like artists and producers. And I challenged six producers from the people I met on the Instagram to flip a sample. We all flipped the same sample. Wasn't really a competition. We just did it to see what we come out with. And a few years later, about 3, 4 years later, when I found the headset, I actually turned it into a show in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Now we still doing it, still going in a different immersive way. You know what I'm saying? How we can present it from the VR headset. So it's pretty dope. Check it out. It's thesampler.com. I mean, if you're in tune, check us out at It's the Sampler on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's the Sampler on YouTube as well. You can watch all our past shows filmed by Ben, my guy Real Pup. You know what I'm saying? It's up.
Shout out
Let's
Real
get it.
Pup. And
It's
shout
the
out your show, The
Sampler.
Sampler. I know you. I want to get more into it, but I want definitely to ask more of these VR questions. But The Sampler, I feel
Work.
like, is a very unique concept when it comes to shows and projects and virtual reality, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
this is live now, but I plan on when I do edit to put like little clips and stuff of what you do, who you are in VR and stuff before we start talking. So that's my
Okay.
you know what I mean, my plan. Making
Fire.
sure I don't overload myself
I
with
already
these
know.
interviews. You know what I mean?
I already
But
know.
you know what I mean. I think the sampler itself is super dope, bro. And
I
I
appreciate that,
needed to
bro.
continue. We needed to grow. And yeah, man. I think like consistency. You keep going. You met and grew with so many artists and people. And I've personally met so many artists that I connected with and did music videos with through your show. And yeah, man, a lot of other connections, man.
Word, man.
So
Appreciate it.
you did do the sampling in alt space, did you?
Yeah, I started in Allspace. That's where we started at.
Oh,
I think we did about 3 or 4 seasons there before we had to move. So when Allspace shut down, we were looking for a place to go to actually continue the show, and it was Spatial. We went to Spatial, did half a show in Spatial,
you was a
and
spatial
Spatial,
with it?
yeah, man, it didn't work, man. Everybody, we had so many people coming in at once. All the avatars were turning giant in the middle of the world, so it was like
Oh,
you
it
couldn't
started
even get the
glitching
show
on
off.
it.
Yeah, but it was glitching out. So we ended up going to VR chat. That's where we at now. Um, and we've been doing. I can't even tell. I think we're on season 18. I'm serious. So
Sheesh.
yeah, man, we did everything. Most of the shows in VR chat. So and now we're going to our own platform, man, for sure. The Sampler VR app is dropping very soon, for sure.
The sampler app. So no longer will you need to go on VR chat, Horizon
No,
Worlds, or even any social
nah,
app, but your own social app is the sampler.
it's the Sampler. Yeah, click it, purchase it. You know what I'm saying, and go on the Sampler and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? No more third party. So, yeah, I mean, straight direct. Yeah, I mean,
And
so
shoot, yeah, bro. After 18 seasons, I will hope. You know what I mean? Shit.
yeah, yeah, you already, you already.
So tell me, bro, you gonna shop the show somewhere, or you gonna keep independently?
We gonna. I mean, we open. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay independent and running my shit myself, but I mean, we'll see.
I mean, have you
Um,
looked for like, I mean,
I've been
I
working.
guess
We've been
networks?
working. So we've been working. I'm saying we've been just tightening up everything. So you know what I'm saying? It's really greasing in the wheel. So you know what I'm saying? We just working, bro. I got my head down, focused. We working on it, building what people will want to, you know what I mean, invest in eventually. So, you know what I'm saying? So we working. I'm open though. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? If it makes sense, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, it makes sense.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
I
I think you're
mean,
smart. I'm moving towards the app session. You know what I
mhm,
mean? With VR in his baby legs now. I'm pretty
mhm.
sure once the app is up and in good standings, you know what I mean? Why
Yeah,
not? People will download the app, and that's how you know what I mean, can monetize that just
for
from that
sure.
alone. And then
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I like
yeah, that
so.
is.
I think you had a great step, bro. So
Man, I
I'm
appreciate
looking
that.
forward to the completion of that, bro, and shooting more.
Yeah, my God,
Yeah.
you already know, bro. You already know, bro. We can get in there tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
I plan on it. I plan on it. If I don't get another interview, I plan on it.
That's a fair. I already know. No.
What's the most exciting or challenging part about? I guess you got like two assets. So I would say one, creating the app, and two, creating the show.
Um, Creating a show. For me, it was just the first time like building a brand like this. Yeah, I'm saying it was just learning all the things we I mean we would have learned if we were doing it before, but just the little small things, just staying consistent and you know what I mean, working with people that aren't, I mean, that are working on a free basis, you know what I mean, you can't take up people's time and you know, because you know what I mean, if you ain't paying, you can't ask them, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of little things like that, and just trying to figure out things of my things of my own that I could be self sufficient. You know what I'm saying? But building an app, man, that's a man. It's a different beast, man. Just a lot of things that you don't think about not working. Like it'd be the smallest things that may not work. You know what I'm saying? You may be working on it for months. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the smallest detail that that nobody would notice, but you notice and trying to get it to work, and it may set you back months at a time. You know what I mean? So definitely an app is just, man, it was dope to watch it though grow. You know what I'm saying? From where we started to where now where we're at is all the features that we have in the app is it's crazy, man, to watch it grow from what it's been doing. We've been developing about a year and a half now, the app. So yeah, man, it's grown and it's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I say the I say building the app is definitely probably one of the most difficult things I've done in the virtual space for sure. For sure, bro. Word up.
I can imagine. Have you been helping at all? Because I see that Meta, shout out Meta, man, because they are actually helping people who never learned how to build, giving them tools and the research and the written text to learn how to build, bro.
Mhm.
From the small developers for real apps to worlds,
Yeah,
to
for sure.
small worlds.
Yeah, I think
Have
that's.
you?
What you say?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think that's dope, bro. I think that's what Allspace did for us. You feel me? It gave us the tools to grow and to learn. You know what I mean, things that we didn't even know existed until we came into the virtual space. You feel me? So I think that's dope. They should give them more tools. I mean, and give them some more classes. That was one thing that Allspace had was people actually teaching the right way. You know what I'm saying? Giving you taking their time out and
Mm,
showing people how to build things and you know everything in that nature. But
I'm
yeah,
about to
man, I
say,
feel like they should give it out. Give it out. Let the people build. Let them learn. You know what I'm saying? Let them fail. Let them succeed at the same time. So yeah, give it out, man. Give them the tools. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let them learn
people don't, and that's why we're doing the show. Let people know that it does exist, and it's I like to say it's the wild wild west. It's a baby, and people should be able to get into it now while the getting into it is good. Because,
for
like I was
sure.
saying before, with the PlayStation uh, games that we love to play, how you know what I mean how do we don't get access to learn how to make those games, you know, or like even the know how to be in the room with a creator or developer of that game to
For
access
sure.
those things or to even
Yeah.
just have a simple conversation, which I feel like is dope to even be in a room with
Yeah.
or even having a conversation with.
For sure.
Oh,
For sure, bro. A lot of game, a lot of knowledge in there, bro. And it's like the people that, like you saying, the games we've been playing our whole life, bro. Like you never know who developed this, but it's, the whole time is some regular guy that probably live next door. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never.
really,
I
yeah,
mean,
real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They making billions of dollars. Video game industry is a $1 billion industry. You know what I'm saying? They making billions of dollars off these video games. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually come in the metaverse and meet somebody that can maybe create your idea. You know what I mean, create what a game you've been thinking about or whatever, any social app you've been thinking about, and put it out there and see what it do, man. I mean, it's up to you. Promote it. You know what I'm saying? See what it do. But it's definitely something to look into, man. For sure. For
Okay.
sure.
So when it comes to the music, bro, and like people inside and outside the music, how do you think the audience responds differently to the music um in VR compared to like physical spaces? You think there's any difference at all, or you think they
I
get
think
full
it's a
cycle different?
I think it's a big difference, bro. I think the virtual space itself draws it pulls the attention of a person. You know what I'm saying? So to where it's like you're going to listen instead of maybe in real life. It's like you may be at a listening party. You're going to listen to the songs, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe things going on, but in a VR space, you can do some immersive things. You can make all type of different props and fireworks or whatever you wanted to do to really draw people in an immersive way, in a better way, to really make them listen to your content or to make them look at your content or view your content, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a big difference. I think it's just a, a better way to promote whatever content you promote. You know what I'm saying? For sure. It's like you do a lot, way more magical things, so I speak. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just immersive, man. You can get it across in a very immersive way, for sure. And people are tuned in for sure and stay locked in for sure.
No, yeah, you just gave me, yeah, you sparked so many stuff when you said that, bro. Because I can imagine in like a concert, you do have your phone,
Mhm.
you got your homeboy, your homegirl, you
Yeah,
think about, but when you
sure.
in the VR, you really are immersed, and you are
Yeah,
gonna be in tune to whatever is audio, visual, physical. You're gonna be listening. So
facts,
that's a good answer, bro.
facts.
I ain't even catch
Facts.
that one.
Word up.
What kind of experience did you want people to have when they step into the sampler?
I wanted people to have the same experience I had that kept me in this thing for the last 5 years. Yeah, when I came in and I decided to stay, it was the realistic worlds that just drew me. I'm like, man, this looks too real, and it feels too real. Like I feel like I'm actually here in the screens and how you can bring it in YouTube and play real videos, and that's the stuff that drew me in, that made me say wow. So I just wanted people to remember when they come in the sampler that we're trying to give you that wow factor to where you remember it. Even if somebody said it years later, said the sampler, ended up clicking your head like, oh yeah, I remember that because it was that immersive and dope. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I'm trying to make people say wow and to remember for sure, for sure.
No, I like that, bro. And you just sparked something. So a lot of people is scared. I like to
Mhm.
say scared. I like to say they
It is
scary of
good. It's
VR, right? They
good.
they scary of VR. And when you said, "Yo, I like to when I step in here look realistic," right? Some people be
Mhm.
like, "That scares me," right?
Mhm.
People be like, "That kind of scares me. That gives me the heebie-jeebies." What do you say to those people, or how do you respond to that as a VR, you know what I mean, influencer and stuff?
I say to each his own, man, because I know some people it'll make them sick. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. I guess it's to you know what I mean, to who you are.
Yeah.
But to the people that's just not trying to give it a chance, man, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity, man, that you're missing out on. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those crypto things. You can like, damn, I wish I got into it years later. You know what I'm saying? So years before, but I mean, to people that sleeping on, let them sleep, man. We in there. We working too. We working. I ain't not playing with it no more, man. We
Yeah, we
working.
we working. That's the thing, man. I talked to Black Harley. She was like, "This ain't no game." She like, "I don't play this for games." Like, and that be the thing. I personally got into the VR with when PlayStation introduced the VR. So of course I got it in for games. You know what I mean? I had to get loosey goose in the games and get done with the games to be like, all right, what else is out here?
For
So
sure.
I know like, all right, people have to get in there one. And then two, they have to do the things they want to do, get you know what I mean, get used to they travel legs, they teleport legs.
Yeah.
And then I
Right.
feel like, you know what I mean, they'll probably get more immersed into see who's in here or whatnot. But like you said, it might be too late. Like you saying, like I keep saying, how
Yeah.
often we gonna meet those Call of Duty developers? How often you gonna
Mhm.
meet your go into your favorite world when it's popping and meet a creator when it's you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's when I first got in there, and that was my mindset when I met the
Right.
creators in Horizon Worlds. I'm like, oh shit, you right here? What? How
Oh
you
yeah.
doing? What you doing? Who are you? Which? How you get into this? You know, just hella
Right.
questions.
Fire.
So I'm excited for the future though, man. And yeah, bro. Speaking of scary stuff, we like to talk about AI. You know what I mean? How and I don't even want to call it scary stuff. I need to say another word for it. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It'll be a better uh
Innovating.
better insight. But do you
Mm.
use do you use AI and how do you use AI and how do you feel about AI?
Man, I like AI, man. I like AI a lot, man. I think it can be used in the wrong way, but I definitely use AI to answer that question. But the way I use AI is more of a supporting factor, like an assistant. You know what I mean? Something I may need to know real quick, to help me out, to just guide me to find the answer that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? In a quicker way. But I like AI, man. I think it's innovating, man. It's really a web browser that just searches the web in a couple of seconds. You know what I'm saying? To get you all of the research that you would have did if you just went on Google or something like that. So yeah, I mean, and this other, is coming in for the music, Suno. That thing is crazy. You know what I mean? For music.
Suno, I
Yeah,
heard a lot
it's
about Suno, bro. Is that what
man,
Timberland been
yeah, man.
promoting and
It's
stuff?
innovating though, man. It's dope, man. It's just you gotta we can't become the generation that looks down at the new generation and say, "Ah, man, that's back in my day." Nah, man, we gotta go with it. We gotta go with it and learn it so we can innovate with it. You know what I'm saying? It's there, it's coming, and it ain't going nowhere. So learn it and learn it and use it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not using AI right now, you're behind the power curve for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure.
And I don't know how many times people got to say that in any videos, but oh yeah, I think got to get a bonus.
Man,
Got to
it'll
get a
elevate your
bonus.
life in about 2 seconds. Just mess with it, AI for a little bit, man. Word up.
How do you see AI playing a role in the future of VR content creation?
Hmm. I already see it coming, bro. So like, in the sampler we do advertisements in between the segments, and all the old promo videos used to be people that shot them, maybe I mean, beneficial shot a few that, that was shot, edited by a person. But now it's like people are just putting what they want in AI and it's coming out with a weird video that's deformed and they all look alike, you know what I'm saying? So I can see people taking the easy way out and just, not learning how to edit and definitely going to use AI to take to get their point across in their commercials and things of that nature. So and commercials are a big portion of VR content creation because you got to get it out there, promote it, market it, so and a lot of people use AI now for that, and it looks the same. People, just to let you know, if you didn't know, it looks the same. Yeah, I can't
It
tell
looks
who's who.
oh
But
man,
yeah, bro,
bro.
it's definitely taking over.
Yeah, it's AI. I've been using it to help with a lot of things. Film wise, cinema wise. You know, sometimes I help it to write a script and then or a shot list, and then I'll tweak it. You know what I mean? Use it as a tool to help me do things a
Right,
little quicker.
right, and that's how you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to use it, clip from it, take from it, but you ain't supposed to just, I mean, it's to each his own. I mean, but I feel like it's coming out very generic for the people that's just using it. The whole just prompting it and using whatever it prompts out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that back in the lab and do something else to it and remix it and flip it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm not saying it's not a good thing to use. The AI is definitely definitely a powerful tool in innovating for sure, for sure.
All right, man. Um, I try to make this show at least about 25, 30 minutes. Uh, I want to make it a little longer because the conversation do be going smooth, and I've
Word,
been
this shit
thinking
fire.
next season, I might want to go into showing people a little bit more, and then maybe I'll do a switcheroo, have you in VR and me in real life or something like that. I'm still thinking
Fire,
about it. But
fire.
two more questions before we end it, bro. And thank you again for having the time to talk with me, bro. For real,
Now
I
you
love
already know,
talking
bro.
with
I
people.
got you, bro. You already know.
Would you rather go to a VR concert, VR sports game, or VR art gallery, and why?
Mm. Me, I know this probably gonna be crazy. I think I would prefer to go to like an art gallery.
I
Um,
thought you was gonna go with the concert, knowing Boo Bangas.
the concerts. So concerts, I love concerts. I love music. I love music performances in the metaverse. I still
You
don't
seen
think.
enough?
Yeah. I still don't think that the concerts and the live performing is fully all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? In the avatar
Mm,
form. I think is
mm.
ways you can get a performance off though, and we will show y'all that in the VR, the sampler VR app. You know what I'm saying? It's coming
Check the
soon. But
sampler out.
but I do think it's a way to get it off in an immersive way. But I think to try to like perform like we performing in real life, I don't think it's there yet. Just me personally, I don't think it's there yet. I really cringe low key on certain performances, even though I do on myself at the sampler, but I still just don't
Mm,
think that's fully there yet. You still need things to, smoke and the glitter to make it look. I mean, it's just not there yet for me. But art
okay.
galleries, I feel like I used to have an art gallery, or so to speak, in all space. I do, I did the skyboxes with my drone. I shot skyboxes all around the world, and I had an art gallery that was just showcasing my skyboxes that I shot all around the world. And
Nice.
I don't know. I think that's just a different type of vibe. I mean, for definitely for like painters and artists. You know what I'm saying? They can create their own galleries instead of trying to get them their creations in galleries and things. They can create their own and start selling their own paintings right here, right there in the metaverse. I think that's fully ready. And people have been doing that. But I actually like art galleries, bro. That's kind of one of my things. I kind of do art galleries on the daily. Yeah, I mean, fun fact
I
about
like
Boo
that,
Bangas,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. Yeah, bro.
But
I went to a couple art galleries and they are a different vibe. It's nice to walk around when you
it
are
it's
immersed.
chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
definitely
a lot
chill
of the
when they got
paintings
some
be
good.
having history, you know what I mean? They've been made thousands of years. Like, wow, like this is crazy. Word.
It's really
Yeah,
nice, especially when the world complements the art. You know what I mean? The world
for
complements
sure.
the art or just the space you're in.
For
Kind of makes
sure.
you feel like you know what I mean? I love
For
that.
sure.
And what's the first or who's the first person you would want to meet in VR, bro? Like who you want to meet in VR?
Hmm. Shit, everybody that's been supporting what I got going on, bro. If I ain't met you, I don't know you. I would like to meta virtually meet you. You know what I'm saying? If you've been supporting the show and been spreading the word, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's been spreading the word. Definitely everybody that's been supporting the sampler though, bro. I can't really name just one person that I know. I mean, anybody's ready to work. We ready to y'all want to meet them for sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready to work. Let's get it, man. But yeah, man, definitely people that has been supporting the sampler that I may not have touch base with. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like to meet them for sure. For sure.
Oh man, yeah, bro. I when I asked that question, I'm like, virtually.
Yeah,
I'm like,
virtually,
man, I know you're probably sure you want to meet people in real
virtually,
life.
yeah, virtually real life. Oh, you talking about in
But
real? That's
yeah,
what you meant in real life?
no, I mean virtually too. But like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you would want to meet the person
I
you want to
met,
meet in real life.
I've met a lot of people. So I met you. Or we can go down the list. I met Archie. I met Archie. I
Oh, nice.
travel. I travel for work. So when I'm in these states, what I'm saying, I usually hit people up. You know what I'm saying. But I met Kip. I met a Naughty. Met a Day. Yo Afro.
Oh wow.
Cyber Shay. Um, it's been so many, bro. It's been so many people, bro. I can't even name them off the top. Because I'm around. You know what I'm saying? When I'm
For
around.
sure.
I usually hit somebody up that's in that town that I met in the metaverse, and we usually link. You know what I mean? Oh, DJ Luke, me and DJ Luke kicked it. I've been to DJ Luke home multiple times in
Mm,
Sacramento. We actually recorded two different occasions. We recorded. Um, and it's just been so many people, brother. I met in the metaverse. You know, what I mean? Oh, Solo Dolo. I've recorded with him at his house in Charlotte. Me and Ro from the Nine. He's also from all the people I'm naming is from that's been in
wow.
the metaverse. Yeah, I met Ro from the Nine, Brittany Cherry. It's been a lot of people, bro. It's been a lot of
Okay.
people. I've been around a little bit. Yeah, man. So definitely a networking tool, man. Definitely a networking tool. And everybody that I named that I've met in real life, and I mean, we have done some work some way or another. You know what I mean, down the line, and got some stuff done. So yeah, man. Definitely looking into getting the VR headset just to have it. You know what I'm saying? So you can. I mean, when it's ready to go, y'all already have it. Y'all not worry. I won't be behind it. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
No, yeah, bro. Uh, thank you again, bro. Thank you again. I know you said you about to got about an hour.
Yeah, you
But
already.
I really
We about to
appreciate
get
you,
it in
man. I
there.
can't wait for the sampler awards that's coming on next. What's give people shameless plugs, man. What you want
The
people to know,
sampler
man?
the sampler awards is coming October 25th. We come back for the third annual sampler awards October 25th. Mark our calendars. Y'all can keep updated with the sampler at itsthesampler.com. It's the sampler on IG and it's the sampler on YouTube. Be on the lookout for the sampler VR app. We'll be dropping that pretty soon. T-shirts for sale right now on instasampler.com. Go grab your sampler T-shirt. Chains will be coming soon. You know what I mean?
Okay, the
It's
change,
going
yeah,
up.
the sampler change is hard, bro. It's really crispy. It's
Yeah, I
gonna look
appreciate
good.
it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, man, it's the sampler, man. We here, man. Boo Bangas. We here, man. Let's get it.
It's the sampler, bro. That's going to be a wrap, man, on this episode of On the Lens with Benz. Huge thank you to Boo Bangas underscore VR for joining us and sharing your story, bro. Thank you so much, man. Make
My
sure to
God,
check
you
them
already.
out at Boo Bangas is right there underscore VR and at It's the Sampler. And thank you to everyone watching and listening. And if you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget, you know what I mean, to follow, share, and stay tapped in for more creators and innovators that you know what I mean?
Right.
Because we stepping into VR and AI, you know what I mean? And then until next time, it's been the official game signing off. Thank y'all so much, man. My boy Boo